What do you buy someone who has everything? I suspect we were all asking ourselves that question last Christmas. It's very difficult to know what to give someone who has it all. Do you give them a cheap token gift and so save money but risk being thought of as tight? Do you give them an expensive gift that you don't need but at least they won't pass you off as being cheap? Do you spend hours looking for that one thing that they don't have, even though they don't actually need it? What do you give a person who has it all? I'd like to make a suggestion. Why don't you give them a bomb? Why? Why give someone a bomb and so blow up everything that they have? Well, when you take away everything a person has, it makes them think over what they have left. Has material wealth previously distracted them from the things in life that can't be bought with money? Do they still have a sense of identity when their profession or job is taken away? When the protection of material wealth is taken off somebody? Do they have anything left to look to for comfort and hope? The bomb known as coronavirus has certainly done this for people. For as people, very sadly, have had everything taken off them, it is making us all stop and think. Have our priorities been in the right places? Do scientists and politicians really have all the answers? Has our trust in technology and our Western materialism been misguided? Have we someone or something that we can turn to when everything else in our life is stripped away? A man in the Bible named Job had a bomb go off in his life. For though Job began his adult life having it all, everything he once had suddenly got taken away. In one long, traumatic day, he lost his possessions, he lost his business, Job lost his retirement plan, Job lost his children. And then a short time afterwards, he also lost his health. A bomb went off in the life of this man who once had it all. And yet on the day when the bomb first landed, Job responded to God with these words: "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." Job had nothing when he was born into this life. Job had everything by the time he began life as an adult. But during his time as an adult, he didn't build his life on these material things. Instead, he built his life on God. Job built his life on God, the Lord. And because Job built his life on the Lord, he managed to survive when everything else in his life was taken away. Job's security was based on the Lord. When he had nothing in his life, he still looked to God for comfort, strength, and hope. Job's prosperity was based on the Lord. At the end of his story, Job learnt that God was the most valuable thing in life that he had. Job's sense of identity was based on the Lord. Though most other businessmen would have sacked Job for the way he vented his anger and frustration, Job constantly came to God as he was, and God welcomed him every time. When a bomb goes off in your life, it makes you think over what you have left. And when you've got God in your life, then that is always enough to get you through. God's character never changes. His promises never change. His care for his people never changes either. And so in the months and days ahead, remember always to look to him.